Really, this whole change is not about work. It's about life, right? This move is about leaving behind Toronto, which is home for me, the third home for me for the past 20 years, and making a huge change to move to Australia and to work in Sydney for the foreseeable future. When I went on a Kentucky tour in 2010, like half the bus of these people that I went traveling with were Australians. And this one very special girl that I met, and she's Australian somehow. So that is like the first, think about it. And then we kept in touch, and then 2017, went there for 3 weeks and checked out Sydney, Melbourne, Tasmania. We traveled together, so I met her again. It still wasn't like, just to see her, it's really to check out the city. And what really strikes me is how similar that feeling of being in Australia in comparison to Canada is not very different. And at that moment I thought about, I could live here. I validated that. When parents are aging, then you find that the amount of time is quite finite, right? So I had to prioritize what I value most is that they took care of me. I really want to give back and be grateful. Geographically, and also balancing it with professions, Sydney or Australia is the perfect location for it so that I can work remotely from Hong Kong. So I've got 2 hour time difference. Instead of going back home once a year, I can maybe go back 4 or 5 times a year at least and actually spend more quality time with them, right? So I can count the number of days I might see them in the next 20 years. But also, love the beach life. I would like to live that dream at the age of 40. Learn how to surf properly, and I could die happy if I can do that. Then I started looking. Like, okay, is there actual any opportunities? And on the day I looked, the posting came up on the same day, where it's exactly what I used to do. Do I apply, or is this gonna be a fit? Can I leave behind everything? A lot of due diligence. And how I did the due diligence was actually, I interviewed that team first. Then I decided, you know what, these are great people I can work with. Then I applied. They were about to drop the offer. The hiring freeze happened. Then there are approvals and processes that are a lot of politics that I didn't know about, learning about these things along the way. Every step of the way you're thinking, like, is this gonna happen? Like, you know what, even now, up to the very last point, I've gone through everything. Is this visa going to be approved? If it doesn't approve, I've sold everything and moved on and whatsoever, but can I come back? But I think that the moment you make the decision to go, you're not gonna come back. So even at the point, let's say the visa doesn't get approved, I'm gonna still move forward and find something else versus like coming back to do what I do now. So that tipping point of like, you decide to move, you move. You look forward, you don't look back. I've sold everything, I don't miss any of it. That is the best part, like you don't miss things at all. Stop collecting things. Holding on to things and those emotions are not there. It's like, I just want to run towards like exploration, like a kid trying to run to the field and go play. That's the feeling that I'm feeling right now. Don't try to control what you can't control, then that's it. So just do one day at a time and it will always work out. I cannot ask for a better adventure starting tomorrow. We're done. That was so much fun.